Welcome to Rustica Studio. Picture first the entryway, the place that sets the tone for everything inside. Imagine a woven doormat dusted with a few scattered leaves, and on one side, a simple crate turned on its side holding a neat trio of small pumpkins, one creamy white, one deep muted orange, and one mottled green. A sprig of dried wheat leans against the crate, its golden heads catching the light. The image is unforced and immediate, suggesting a cottage harvest left at the door. The benefit is practical and welcoming. Guests arrive into a vignette that says seasonal care without demanding grand effort. And you get a cheerful first impression each time you come home. Move into the living room where pumpkins can serve as a centerpiece without becoming kitsch. Envision a low wooden coffee table with a shallow wooden tray holding an intimate arrangement. A medium heirloom pumpkin with a pronounced, knobby stem at the center, flanked by two smaller sugar pumpkins, interspersed with a length of dried eucalyptus and a few cinnamon sticks tied with twine. Nearby, a stack of books and a small beeswax candle complete the scene. The image feels tactile, rough-rind, papery leaves, the matte sheen of candle wax. The benefit is atmosphere. This small harvest tableau brings scent, texture, and a focal point that invites conversation and slow sipping of warm drinks. On the dining table, pumpkins can replace or complement a traditional centerpiece. Imagine a runner of linen in warm taupe down the table's center, upon which sit an alternating arrangement of gourds, squat white pumpkins, and miniature decorative varieties. Interspersed are sprigs of rosemary and low, squat candles and brass holders. The deliberate spacing allows place settings to breathe while the assortment reads abundant rather than cluttered. The benefit here is social. The table becomes ready for sharing meals and stories, and guests can reach across the harvest without knocking over a display. Consider the mantle or shelf as a slow-moving still life. Picture a mantle dressed with a row of small pumpkins in a range of muted hues: blush orange, soft gray, pale green, stitched with the irregular patterns of heirloom varieties. Nestle a few dried hydrangea heads and a strand of warm LED fairy lights among them, so that in the evening the pumpkins are backlit with a soft, flattering glow. The image is layered and restful. The benefit is continuity. A mantle arrangement like this ties the room together and offers a daily moment of seasonal pleasure with minimal upkeep. You can also use pumpkins to create surprising accents around the home. Imagine a kitchen counter with a small grouping: a medium pumpkin stenciled with a simple geometric pattern in white chalk paint, another hollowed slightly to hold a bundle of wooden spoons, and a small gourd used as a butter dish cover for a rustic table. Or picture a bathroom shelf with a single pale gourd and a tiny votive candle, lending the space an unexpected, earthy calm. These images show playful utility. The benefit is adaptability. Pumpkins can be both decorative and functional: containers, candle holders, and small planters, so they enhance the look while serving a purpose. For front porch or balcony displays, pumpkins are unbeatable. Envision staggered stacks on the steps. Large pumpkins anchoring the bottom, medium ones above, and bowls of miniatures scattered like berries. Tuck in pots of hardy mums, and weave a simple grapevine wreath studded with mini pumpkins and acorns onto the door. If space is tight, hang a small pumpkin from a hook with twine and a sprig of dried lavender. The image evokes a bountiful harvest carried to the threshold. The benefit is curb appeal and seasonal cheer. Passers-by and neighbors notice the care, and you get a welcoming exterior that feels festive without being over the top. Lighting transforms pumpkin displays after dusk. Imagine placing tea lights inside hollowed mini pumpkins with holes punched as constellations, or setting a line of small votives around a grouping, so that the rich shadows fall across tabletops. On a porch, tuck battery-operated candles among the stems so the arrangement glows safely through chilly evenings. Consider color thoughtfully. Pumpkins don't have to be bright orange to read autumnal. Envision a palette anchored in creams, soft greens, muted blues, and warm terracotta. Heirloom varieties offer dusky hues and subtle striping that feels sophisticated. A grouping of white pumpkins with a single blue-gray gourd makes an elegant, modern harvest vignette. The image communicates calm and restraint. The benefit here is versatility. A muted color story integrates with existing decor more easily than a riot of bright orange, giving you seasonal impact without dominating the room. For DIY and craft touches, pumpkins invite creativity that's both quick and reversible. Imagine hand-stamping small pumpkins with simple botanical motifs, wrapping stems in twine and attaching tiny name tags as place markers for a dinner party, or daubing a pumpkin top with chalkboard paint to write a seasonal proverb or menu. A mini pumpkin can be hollowed and used as a small vase for a single stem of fall flora. These images are hands-on and immediate. The benefit is personalization. Easy crafts let you tailor displays to events and moods, and the temporary nature means you can change them each week. Sustainability and reuse matter too. Picture roasting seeds from your pumpkins for snacks, composting leftover pulp, and keeping the shells as planters for small succulents once the season passes. Imagine swapping fresh pumpkins for long-lasting faux versions in muted tones for indoor spaces you want to preserve without decay. The image blends celebration with stewardship. The benefit is both ecological and economical. Minimizing waste and extending the life of your decorative elements lets you enjoy autumn's harvest responsibly.